Remember to clean up everything before jumping to Lumion all the time. So let's delete this one, let's delete this one. Okay, so make it as clean as possible, and then you go Windows, Model Info, Purge and use. You can also do like cleanup with the, is a free plugin, it's very useful. So let's start from a new model, and then I select the scene that I want. Let's just use this one, the plain one. A good function of Lumion 10, maybe it's a 9 or 8, I don't remember, is you don't have to import model anymore, okay? So from here, but you can just directly link from Sketchup. You need to download this one as well, it's free. You go on extension warehouse and you download this plugin, and then you see this button over here, play, start live sync, and then you press. It may take some time, and what it's gonna do basically is it will connect SketchUp with Lumion. So whatever you change, you modify over here, it will be in Lumion as well. Okay, so it's pretty fast, you see? So we are into Lumion. The way how you navigate in Lumion is like video games. If you play video games, like Counter-Strike, you go W, A, D, you go right, A, you go left, W, you go straight, S, you go back, and then with E, you go down, and Q, you go up, and then you have the mouse. So you can use combine together, you just play Counter-Strike, right? It's pretty simple. And then what else you need to know? If you keep holding the space bar, you slow down. If you press Alt, you go fast. If you press Alt and space bar, you go super fast. And then another things that you need to know is like the movement. Okay, for example, if you press O, it's like orbit. Okay, I target the door, for example. Okay, can you see I'm targeting the door? And then with the mouse, with the right button of the mouse, you move the camera. So now I'm targeting the door, I press O, I keep pressing Alt on the keyboard, and now I press the right button. You make an orbit movement around the targeting object. This is very cool when you do animation. You see? Look, it's just targeting the house. It's very cool. Otherwise, it goes wherever. Okay, this is like base command to navigate inside Lumion. Alright, as you can see, we have some little problem with the street. It's because the street basically is in the same level of the ground. Don't worry, you just go here, move up. You see this arrow? From here you control the entire model. And then you push a little bit up. And then it's gonna work. Then we go here. This is our base model. We need to have a reference of our pictures. Let me go back here. We're gonna use this one quite often. So it's night, it's raining probably, or it just stopped raining. So let's start from this. This is asphalt. This is actually very cool texture. I doubt we can achieve this very amazing level of details, but it's not because it's impossible, but because it takes forever to do this one. It's a model apart, but we can get very close, don't worry. All right, so let's go back. This is our scene. and then I go here to materials. Okay, click materials, and then what is very important, why I separate all the materials before in SketchUp, because right now each material that I separate, it has to be separated also here. All right, so for example, this is the street, you see, this is the street, is one material. This is the sidewalk, is one material. This is the grass, you see, it's one material. So this is very important, you have to take care of this. So let's start from the street. So what is a street? Is an outdoor material, so I go here, outdoor, and then here you have all the outdoor materials. Can you see? You have brick, you have concrete, you have glass. Okay, I go asphalt because the street is done by asphalt. Look how many asphalt I do have. Usually at the end in Lumion you have like where you see like polygon. This is a website, a company specialized in HDRI, high definition texture, that they're very great. So whenever you see polygon, usually are good, are great. You can also go to their website and download some texture, but you have to pay for that. But it's really worth. They did a great job. So if you see here, you see asphalt web, polycity street. So asphalt wet. I need an asphalt wet because in my picture you see it's a little bit wet. We need to create this one, right? Then, for example, let me have a look here. The street. This is kind of block, concrete block as well for the street. So I'm gonna select sidewall. Is an outdoor materials. I think it's concrete. And then you can try to see which one looks close to your pictures, right? I think this may be close. It's about trying, okay, and see which one it's better for you. Still, you don't have to exactly copy. You okay, at the back, as I mentioned before, the latest one, you have the polygon texture that usually are very great, and then they have displacement inside. You can adjust those parameters to make the scene even more realistic. This is like polished concrete, you see, it's pretty cool. I think this is pretty close to what we have. And it has also some crack that I like. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. Okay, after you select, you have to give save changes, and then after you select again, this window will pop up and you can edit all the materials that you need. So for example, I think the texture here is too big, it's too small. In our it's bigger. And you have the color, you have the gloss, you can adjust all of this, reflectivity, displacement, you see, and then the scale of the texture. Okay, let's go for this one right now. Oh, okay, later we can go back, but right now what we need to do, so this is object, all the object that you need in the scene. You have people, you have transport. Okay, you go here and then you bring your car inside. Look, we don't really need now, but just want to tell you, this is people. Okay, you bring people inside. See, it's very good. Look, this one for example we can put in the hotel later. And then this is like the landscape. This is to modify our landscape. For example, you go here, let's go forward a little bit. You have this brush, you select the dimension. So it's very basic, right? This is the dimension of the of the brush. This is it's like Photoshop. Okay, this is hard, this is soft. This is the different kind of, you see, I select the sand and it will give me sand, and then I have grass, it will give me grass. I want mountain, it will give me mountain. And then, you know, water, I can make a water plane. You see, all of these things. Okay, I don't want to go through too much in details for this one. So let's jump into what we really need here. Okay, I'm going to change night mode because it's night, right? Yeah, it is night. Let's go back here. It's night, there is fog, and there's no sky. So you can also select the sky that you want. Clouds. No, actually, let's play with real sky. Yeah, I think it's something like this. We don't have shadow. Oh, you see here on sky you have evening, morning, the different type of configuration. We're gonna use night. Yeah, this is what we need. But it's super dark. Okay, so just for now I'm not gonna use real sky. Just give a little bit of light because I want to place the light. Alright, this is something that I want to teach you. For example, you see here all of this lamp. If you go on object, light, double click, you go inside and then you can place your light. But this one you need to do one by one. Bam. So if you have few objects, it's fine, you can do. But if you have thousands of objects, imagine to have like all of these light street for an entire city. Oh, you can have an understanding, like looking, you can watch like my video, my animation that I did, the last one in Lumion. I built an entire city and I actually work with the component to place the light. I'm gonna show you. Okay, I don't want to do one by one, okay, but then you need to go in Sketchup, and in Sketchup you do like this. Okay, so just to let you understand what Lumion sync means, is this one. You are connected with Sketchup. Can you see? Whatever I do here is gonna update in Lumion. So if I delete this one, it will delete automatically in Lumion. If it goes back in SketchUp, it will goes back in Lumion as well. You need to have a powerful computer, and still this model is very small, so it works in real time pretty good. But if the model is quite big, it's not gonna happen. Okay, let's have a you build a little element. Okay, this is for the light on the right. Okay, so because it's a component, now every element, it has this little circle here. So what I'm gonna do now, it's Yeah, just delete this one, I don't need. Only keep the little circle, right? Okay, perfect. Then I need to export. File, export 3D model. Delete this one, model, delete this one. Okay, I'm gonna call light right. Oh, you go to, I remember to do this one, you go to option and export only selection set, otherwise you will export all the model. Okay, export, boom, done. And then because if you delete the light, it will delete automatically from Lumion, you need to go back. You need to go back. You need to go back. Let all of this lamp appear. Delete also this one. Go to the left side of Lumion and then copy paste this one, and now you're gonna do the same but for this one. You need to actually import in Lumion two different light. And then you're gonna delete all of this, all of this, all of this. Now you're gonna do file, export to 3D, file, export 3D, and this is gonna be the left one, left. Boom. Go back, back, go back. Okay, we don't need this one anymore. Okay, perfect. So if you go back in Lumion now, your street light is still here. Okay. Play some music. Okay, now what I have to do, it's very simple. I do import light left, open, okay, and then it's gonna ask me where. Oh, I just type a random place, maybe out, where I can easily see. Boom. And then I have this blue dot that is gonna be the other model. Now what I'm gonna do is like select my main model. This is very important because they're not aligned, okay? So it just locate the imported model in the space, nobody nowhere. So you just select your main model and then you do Alt Control, you select the imported model. If you see here, you see these numbers like the total number of elements that we select. And then we go to this function, align position, boom. If you go to the left things, you see we have our lights. And then I have to do the same for the other one. Right, open, okay. Just put outside, boom, select my main model first, the imported model, align it. Okay, so why we did that one? Because in Sketchup it was pretty simple. If you have components, to just build a little circle, and then later on we can change. The thing is, we have to import two models and not just one, because every time you click here, you go to this magic function, place object on nodes, you click over here, the things will disappear, alright? But it allows us to import every other single models that we have in Lumion. For example, we need a light, okay, you go to lights, boom, which kind of light I want, or this one, right? And then you have your light place over here, and then you do OK. Actually, I don't know why it's not perfectly aligned over there. That's a bit tricky, but it's still better than nothing, because look at here. Oh, you want to select the light in Lumion, but you can't. It's simply why, because you need to select light. If you want to select light, you need to go to light. If you want to select tree, you need to go to tree. If you want to select people, you need to go to people first. So I want to select the light, I go to light. Click on one, and then I say select all identical object. I go to rotate, bam, 90 degree. Bam, and then vertical, boom, move over here. I don't know why it should be over here, but it placed me in the other way. And then I'm gonna do move horizontal. You don't know horizontal words, but if you press Z on your keyboard, if you hold press Z or you hold press X, it will move in this direction. Okay, boom, it's perfect. Actually not. Boom. Okay, it's almost there. You can go up like this and see if it's located well. Yes, a little bit more here, a little bit more here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And then now, don't worry about these things for now. We can work inside the light later on and decide, change, replace object, the things is we need to have in the model. And now I'm gonna do like this. You see, you can't select these things. Why? Because this is not a light yet. This is a light, and then I can select the light, but this is not a light yet. What is this one? It's not a tree, it's not a people, it's not a car. It's an imported model, right? So if you click here, bam, you can select it right now. And then, as I just did, place object on node. We're gonna go to light, and then we're gonna select this one. Okay, this it kind of put in the right place. I don't know why, but it's fine. And then we need to select the light again. Remember, we're in imported models, so I cannot select anything rather than models. So I go to light, select light, all identical objects. All identical object. This can be a problem right now. This can be a problem right now, because if I want to rotate, it will rotate also the ones that are pretty. Oh no, it's fine. So okay, let's do 90 degree. Oh, this is smart. I have to say that it's smart. So did you understand my problem? I was worried because now they are all the same, identical. I was worried that, okay, it's fine, just do 90 degree, boom. And then for this one, yeah, here the same problem. Yeah, this is a problem, for example. So what I'm gonna do, deselect all, Alt Control, you can drag a window where you select. So I select all the things that I need, and then I drag it up. I do the same things to locate, see, bam. And then my light is well located over here, push down a little bit, boom, done. Alright, I have my light here. In this scene, I think the light is the most important thing that we need to do. So I'm gonna drag another light over here. You don't have to do for everything. I just teach you the logic. And then we're gonna drag another light over here. Another light over here, even though you don't see, but it's better. It's basically just trying to Okay, let's go back to our scene. We can close this one. Oh, let's say it was night, right? So let's put a nice night over here. The light is too strong. It's very strong. So for example, you go to here, you select this light, all identical object, and then you can reduce the bright and you can decrease the cone. Okay, let's see the picture. Yeah. Okay. Materials, let's select these materials over here. We're gonna go to standard. The color is that one, but then we need to have an emissive layer. Boom! Look at here. This is magic already, right? Look at here. Too much. And the color is too strong, probably. So materials, go back, select this one, emissive a little bit less. And the color, you can adjust the colors as well. A little bit less, fine. Okay, guys, basically, I think we're almost
Oh, I knew you would call back. You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just take it slow and just breathe. Loving someone is not easy, you know, but it makes us feel alive, so we go with the flow. Just love me harder, have no mercy on me, just tell me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder, have no mercy on me, tell me louder. If you're loving me.
So let's save again. Maybe more closer here. Okay, save. Save as desktop. Wow, it's pretty long, this tutorial, 3 hours. Oh my god, I need to speed up everything. Okay guys, hope you understand. I'm gonna stop over here, and I just wanna compare the two. What is it? The process that we work. So this is the reference where we start, and then we work out in SketchUp, we model everything, okay, and then from SketchUp we jump into Lumion. Oh, what is it? Oh, okay, it's over here. We jump into Lumion, we place the light, I teach you how to use the nest component, and then we use some materials. Okay, we make the materials whole to make more realistic. Okay, and then we jump into the rendering mode, that is this one. Okay, so yeah, I think we're pretty close. And then of course we can still edit a little bit more, but yeah, we're almost there. Actually here we miss something dropping. I think it's, I don't know, some towel. And the other thing is to recreate some. So this is not even before, this happened everything inside Lumion without post-processing Photoshop if you want to do rendering on Premiere, so you can even improve the reality. Okay guys, thank you very much, and hope you guys learned something, and please subscribe, follow me, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.